Hello students, welcome at Educare. This is Bihani, and today in this mathematics section we are going to see what is mean by quadratic equations and how they are solved. So first part is meaning of quadratic equation. Quadratic equation, that is the equation in general of this type ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where these a and b are constants, c is also constant, a and b are respectively, as you observe, coefficients of x square and x. So this is not quadratic equation, but this is quadratic equation because we want the degree 2. Degree 2, that is the highest power of x term there is 2 and x is variable. So such equation in general, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is known as quadratic equation. Now we will see how to solve the quadratic equation, and for that there are such methods called factorization method, perfect square method, then formula method. We'll take example. Suppose we want to solve such equation x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Can you observe this is quadratic equation because its highest term degree has that index 2, hence quadratic equation. Now how to solve this equation? We want for that the factors of 6. We want such two factors of 6 whose sum will be minus 5, and do you know those factors are minus 3 and minus 2. Can you see their sum is minus 5 but product is 6. Then it can be adjusted something like this: x square, this minus 5x is written as minus 2x and minus 3x, that split up like this, and then plus 6 equal to 0. Then it is necessary to take common from the first two terms and last two terms. From first two term they are like this, and the last two term they are like this. Can you see here x square and minus 2x, they have such common x. If taken x common, we will get something like this, and from last two term we have such common, see correct or not. And then you will find that common bracket there, x minus 2, that is written, and then remaining terms in other bracket, and then the product of two bracket 0 means either first bracket 0 or second, means from that we will get x equal to 2 or 3. That is the simple factorization method. But dear student, this method only useful if the last term is having factors, and that factors can be usable or that be adjustable like that shown just now. There is another method called perfect square method. If factors are not there, then we can use this method. For example, if we have given such equation, can you see x square plus 2x plus 2 equal to 0. Now this quadratic equation cannot have the proper factors. Then for that purpose what it should be done? Here for perfect square method, first term x square, second term 2x written as it is. Now third term is added. For that formula of third term is coefficient of x upon 2 bracket square. What is coefficient of x here? It is 2, so that will be 2 upon 2 bracket square, means 1 square means 1, means you require to add 1. For balance it is required subtract 1, means plus 1 minus 1, something like this, and then after that the remaining plus 2 written as it is. So this is plus 1 minus 1 adjusted. And now do you observe these first three terms, they are the perfect square of x plus 1 bracket square, and this minus 1 plus 2, that is the sum is plus 1 equal to 0. Correct? Now this can be written for that of the type a square minus b square equal to 0. Then do you know a plus b, a minus b factors, and from that you can get easily two values of x. The next method is there called the formula method, and that formula is called as, for your information, quadratic formula. If equation is of this type ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then the formula called quadratic formula, it is one of the very systematic method to solve the quadratic equation, and that formula is something like this: x equal to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. How to use this formula? For example, you have such equation x square plus 2x plus 5 equal to 0. This has no coefficient, means a equal to 1. This has coefficient b equal to 2, and that constant c equal to here 5. So all these values a, b, c, if you put there and if you separate at plus minus, then you will get two roots. Every quadratic equation has two roots. Remember, every quadratic equation has two roots. Then next topic, formation of quadratic equation. If you have the roots of quadratic equation, remember, then you can form the quadratic equation. For that we have such method. If alpha and beta are the roots of equation, then we have such formula: x square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots, something like this, equal to 0. That is the quadratic equation if its roots are known as alpha and beta. Then next topic, sum and product of roots. See here, if you have equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then its sum of roots, suppose that roots are alpha and beta, then that sum of root denoted by alpha plus beta given by this formula minus b upon a, and product of roots alpha into beta, product of roots alpha into beta, that given by c upon a. These formulae are very important. Up to that day you will study mathematics. Then the next is nature of roots and discriminant. Now which term is called discriminant here? For the given quadratic equation, remember, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. If it is quadratic equation, then it is this b square minus 4ac, that is called as discriminant, denoted by delta. And remember, this value of delta decide the nature of roots. If this discriminant is greater than 0, then roots are real and distinct, that means unequal. If this 0 means discriminant delta equal to 0, then roots are real and equal. But if delta is less than 0, that is discriminant negative, then roots are imaginary. So that is the meaning of discriminant. And how to know the nature of roots? Nature of roots means whether they will be equal or not equal, real or imaginary. According to this condition we can find out. So this is the brief idea about that quadratic equations and how to solve, and with more information about the discriminant, nature of roots, how to form quadratic equation if their roots are given. Okay, thanks.